Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the stream. I did one a little bit earlier, waiting for the demo to come out, all the build-up, and I streamed for about 2 hours, and it didn't come out on Xbox. It came out on PlayStation, it came out on basically everything apart from what I'm on, which is Xbox. But it's the last game out. I still don't actually think it's available on the store. I had to get this by going on to Xbox.com, going to FIFA 19, and then you could actually download the demo that way. It was a bit weird and it took a really long time, but eventually I was able to actually get it that way. So we're on the demo now. I have actually played the beta, so I have played FIFA 19 before, but I think the gameplay and the build of the game is a little bit different right here. So we'll see how it goes. I actually haven't bought FIFA 19 yet, so I still need to do that. We can play the journey, we can play a variety of kickoff things too as well. But yeah, I'm just going to play a couple of offline games really. Let's play a Champions League match. Zico, Senor Veterana, Aiden and Cammers, all the mods, welcome to the stream. How do you get it? Basically go to xbox.com. I want to play the final. Go to xbox.com. Wait, can I not play the final? Okay, apparently not. Go to xbox.com and then you can just download it there. It's really simple. Once you get to there, you just go to xbox.com, find games, find FIFA 19, and that's all you really need to do. Like as soon as you've done that, it then just says like try for free, and you just click try for free. Basically, that's all. But yeah, that's how you get it on Xbox One. That is how you get it. I could actually do a video on how to get it if you guys do want to see that. But we've got some new ratings here. The ratings here aren't the same as the ones in the full version of the game, like on Ultimate Team. Like Walker's an 84, I think, on that. Mahrez is an 85. De Bruyne is 91. I think Silva's 89. Fernandinho's 86 on there. So they're a little bit different. I think Mendy is an 81 in that as well. But yeah, I just want to like try some of these new players out. I mean, there's a few upgrades here. Patrick Roberts, I think that's a slight upgrade on him. Douglas Luiz, he's got a bit of an upgrade, but I think I'll just use like this kind of team here, I reckon. I think I might take out Company for... I'll go with Stones. I'll do this. I'll go with Laporte and I'll go with those ones at the back. So I'll go with this team here. Just want to try it out really and get a feel of the game. Because I think the gameplay has changed between now and I think I'll go on professional. I don't want to go higher than that just for now, just because it's my first game. You can actually do all the tactics and everything as well. I forgot completely about that. The stream earlier though was mad. I think we got like over 1,000 viewers concurrently at one point in the stream, which was pretty crazy. I think that's the second most viewers I've ever had, but I literally haven't played FIFA now for so long. Like I haven't played FIFA for about a month. The last time I actually played FIFA was probably during the beta, actually, to be fair. So I'm gonna be awful, and I will probably lose this game. I have no idea how to do the timed finishing as well. I have no idea how to do timed finishing or even driven finishes as well. How do you do those? Is that both bumpers? Yeah. Both bumpers, and so you do a driven finish like that. So they have actually changed a lot of features, especially in terms of the finishing. With this new like timed finishing thing, it's a really good addition because it makes finishing a lot more skill based. Because like on FIFA 18, if you did a driven finish, it would almost always go in. Whereas now with the timed finishing, it makes it a lot harder. I think that's a cool new addition. Charlie Hawks. Welcome to the stream. I didn't expect to see you there. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I think Aiden's in the stream as well somewhere. No, you're my hero. You're my hero. Here we go then. This is my first game. I need to actually turn the instructions thing off. This is my first game of FIFA 18, FIFA 19 rather, since I played the beta, which was completely different. And I think the graphics and stuff were worse on that as well. So basically my first game. But as I said, I haven't played FIFA for so long, like FIFA 18 or any FIFA. I haven't played FIFA at all. I haven't really played any games at all for ages now, just because summer and that. So it's actually working now. Like if you guys saw my stream earlier, it took so long. I also forgot about the new touch system, which is really confusing. Like, I think if you press right stick, is it? Right stick, here you do like these really cool flicks, which they're quite hard to get used to, but they are really effective. There's loads of new skills and stuff I need to get used to. The fake shots as well. They're probably going to score from it. The fake shots are really effective too. There's a new type of fake shot. Goal kicks look really weird as well. And you can also hit goal kicks really, really far. So if you have like Edison, who I have, who's really good at free kicks, then or goal kicks rather, that gives you a pretty good advantage. Do I not stream on Twitch? No, because I have like 100 Twitch followers and I have 50k subs, so I get way more views in anything I do on YouTube. It's out on the Xbox store now apparently. That's good to know. Apparently it's crashed. Yeah, I got it off the off the website rather than off the actual kind of Xbox store. LTRT dribbling's also quite effective this year. Also, like, a lot of players have had their pace downgraded, so it's going to be weird, like, finding out how that works, because a lot of defenders now are really slow. You guys may have seen in the ratings, and a lot of like central players are slow, and then a lot of wide players are really quick now. But these skill moves here, like where you just press right stick and then it flicks up, they're really effective, and they also look really cool. Like, you can, that was quite a cool first touch. You can do like really cool volleys as well, like this. Oh, that didn't go in. That was quite cool. But yeah, there's loads of like little things like that I quite like. There's a lot of animations too in terms of shooting with volleys and stuff. I mean, you guys will probably know from playing this, but I don't know. Like, not all of you will have played it. Obviously, because it's being weird on Xbox. If you guys are on Xbox, let me know if you've actually been able to get this yet. That was that new fake shot there. Body feints are quite effective as well, as they always are. And also those types of volleys as well. You can do really powerful volleys with like cool kind of various animations where you can do like the what's he called? Who is that? Who is that guy who played for West Ham? Who scored a really good volley once? I've forgotten his name. He used to manage Sunderland. He was a bit mental. Paolo Di Canio, that's him. You can do like his type of volley where you like jump up and volley it with both feet off the ground, which looks really cool. Kieran Stevens, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Liam Porter as well. How's it going? I'm good. Yeah, the goal kicks do look a bit weird. Have United had a red card? There's like a red thing at the top. I don't know if it's because they've had a red card or if it's because they're playing in red. Apparently there is actually a way of playing this like online as well against your mates, which I want to try, but I'm not sure how. I don't know if you can do it on Xbox. I think it might just be a PlayStation thing, but I saw someone do a video on that. This is on Xbox, yeah, this is on Xbox. I did actually download it on PC, but it didn't work. Or it did, the game works, but streaming it didn't work, basically. It was just really slow. Well, we have 250 viewers. Everyone who's new around here, be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all my trading videos I'll be posting. As soon as the game comes out, because I'm taking a gap year, I have just loads of spare time right now, so I'll be uploading bare videos. Like, every day I'll try and do a double upload every day for the first week of the game. I'll probably not end up doing that because I'll be busy doing something, but I'll try to anyway. I'll try and stream lots as well. Wait, where's the ball gone? How did I get it on Xbox? I just went onto the website, the official Xbox website, and you can go to FIFA, and then it says try it now or something, or try it for free. Then you click that, and then it gives you an option to. Well, I think it says you have to redeem a code, but if you then refresh it a few times, it then just says get now, and then that's how I ended up getting it, and then it just installs it on your console for you. That's going to be a goal. Wow, what a save. Is that a corner, or... Oh well, free kick anyway. I need to get used to like the whole new kind of passing as well, because it feels a lot different. I think you can't do a pass across the field unless you're fully facing the person you're passing to. It's a little bit like harder to do. Like, those types of passes there would have probably been more accurate and reached the person you're passing to on FIFA 18, and then on FIFA 19, like, it's a little bit harder. Cameron Finley, welcome to the stream. No, I'm not. I'm not just spending my year playing FIFA my gap year. I'm getting a job in like a month or so. Basically, I'm not getting a job for a couple of weeks or like a month, so I can just focus on getting my YouTube back on track with the beginning of the game. Then as soon as that's done, I'll get back to like normal videos rather than like loads. Get a job. Then I'm going interrailing for a month in January all around Europe. Then working for a bit. Then going to Colombia. In the spring for a couple of weeks, and then like normal stuff in the summer, like festivals and that. Okay, I might make some subs actually. I want to try out Jesus because he's had quite a nice upgrade. Fernandinho is being killed like in all his stats. When you go on the store, FIFA isn't there. Wait, is that the store on Xbox or the store like on the actual Xbox website? I'll do a video on how to get it on Xbox. If lots of people are like still struggling, I can do that. Benedict Muscat, welcome to the stream. I like the gameplay of this. It will just take a while to get used to. I think the passing and stuff's good, but the finishing is quite tricky to get used to. That's the hard part. Also, the new like first touches as well. I want to do the not just the kind of flicked ones, but you've got all the touches where you can just do like a kind of spin with your first touch and stuff that looks really effective. But I'm not fully sure how to do that yet. Crossing is also really OP. So having Aguero probably isn't the best thing at that. Aiden, what are you wanting to study? I haven't asked you. Is it like history or something? Is Barcelona on the demo? No, they're not. Because they have a contract with Pez, I think. You've got Real Madrid, Roma, both Manchester clubs. I think Bayern, Dortmund. It's all the really big clubs. For once, they don't have any like... That was bad. For once, they don't have any of the bad teams. Like normally, they have like Seattle Sounders or like some MLS teams, and then they have like I think they had a Korean team a couple of years ago or something like that, or a Japanese team, something. And they normally have like a South American one. I'm through here. I'm gonna square that to the back post. I don't want to shoot unless it's a tapping because I can't finish at all. This new dribbling is really effective. I remember that on the beta. If you guys are on Xbox, put a 1 in the chat if you've been able to download it, and put a 2 in the chat if you haven't. If loads of people say they haven't, I will actually do a video on like how to get it. I've explained it, but it's quite complicated to explain. I didn't want to head that. Ancient history with archaeology. Sounds fun. I would not enjoy doing that. Can you actually play online? No, you can't. At least on Xbox you can't. I think apparently on PlayStation you can. I'm not sure. I saw a video of someone saying you could on PlayStation, but it looked quite confusing. Loads of people saying, or it's like a mix. A lot of people saying 2, lots of people saying 1. So by the sound of it, there are loads of people who can't get onto the game if you're on Xbox. Basically, you need to go onto the Xbox store. So not on your console, actually the Xbox store online. So go onto either your phone or your computer or whatever, and go onto Xbox, Xbox.com, and then you go to the store there. Type in FIFA 19. And then it will give you an option to try it for free. I think it says something like that, or it just says try it. And you click that, and then it will give you an option it says download demo. You go to the demo, then it will say enter a code, and then you just refresh the page there. And then instead of saying enter a code, it will say get it, I think, or try it. And then you just click that, and eventually after doing that for a bit, like it said there was an error a few times, but I just refreshed it and did it a few other times, and then it actually downloaded it on my console. Ed Galvin, PFC, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've not seen you in the streams for a while. I haven't streamed for ages actually, to to be fair. Yeah, Xbox.com, search FIFA 19 demo, and then press get. That's all you need to do. Yeah, you can game share it apparently on PlayStation, so you can actually play against other people. So that ended in a draw. I don't know what happens there. I want to play like a... Oh, that's a group stage game, so it doesn't even go to penalties. I want to play the actual final. There's also loads of like quite cool new game modes, like the survival mode and stuff. But playing that against the computer would be boring. I could try that anyway. I think I might have accidentally gone onto the journey. Have I? I don't know. I don't really want to play the journey now. Have I? I have no idea. It just sent me through a load of like random things. Okay, I'll do kickoff again. I'll try different teams though. Professional didn't seem that hard. Can I do cup final? Wait, I can't do any of these games for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe you have to like unlock these first. Or maybe you can't do them against the computer. I don't really know. I'll play as Atletico against Bayern for this one. I'll just kind of randomize it each time. All the teams are good, so just want to try out a few new players. Godin's actually really high rated. I forgot he got a big upgrade. Partey looks quite good. They've got Correa. They've got Lamar as well. I forgot they signed him. Hernandez too. Martins. They actually made loads of signings. They've got Martins, who they got, I think, on a free. Arias as well. Gamero plays for Valencia, I think they sold him. They got Adan as well. Yeah, I'll just play with that team. Have you got the demo, Ed? Have you got the demo? I've forgotten what console you're on. Don't you have like? I think you have both. I'm not sure. You can only do the Champions League. Oh right. That's kind of weird. That surprised me. I'd have thought you'd be able to play the other one, like all the normal kind of whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. Those other game modes. You've got survival mode. That's one of them, and then there's one where there's like no rules. There's loads of new ones. The thing I need to do though is get better at finishing, or like actually work out how to finish, because I get into the positions to score and then just don't. I don't know if this is like a timed finishing drill or what, but that's the thing I need to get good at. You're playing with share play. Is that the way that you can play like online against someone else? If you tap LB and double tap Y, some search bar pops up. You put in FIFA 19 and the demo comes up on Xbox. Okay. That could be worth trying out. I'm not sure. I didn't get it off the store. As I said, I ended up getting it off Xbox.com, and I can do a video afterwards. Yeah, see you, Charlie. You coming back at Christmas then? There we go. I'm actually through already. Finish that. Is that a penalty? I've got a penalty, but I remember on the beta I don't think I scored a penalty, and I must have had about 20. I don't know how to take penalties on this. It's so much different. Aim and shoot. Aim your shot using left stick and power it using B. I don't know. It's like, I think this should go in. Yeah. On the beta they were way different than that. Like this one's easy, but on the beta it was really weird. Can you do the take the L as well on this? I'm not sure. I don't know if you can do the take the L. I actually don't know what new celebrations they added in. I want to build like an actual starter team now that the full database has come out actually as well. I was doing that earlier, and then I started trying to actually get the demo. I was doing that on stream up until 3, because that's when the demo was meant to come out. Well, that's when it came out on PlayStation anyway. But we were looking at the player database and stuff and finding players for a starter team, and someone just commented something that reminded me of that. And they said you could build a starter team where you had Gelson Martins, Promes, Inaki Williams, and then Batshuayi, and that would be so good because for those of you who don't know, Promes now has moved to Sevilla and he has 5-star skills, which like is completely out of the blue. I didn't know he was a skiller, but he's got 5-star skills now. He's got like 90 something pace. Then you've got Gelson Martins, who I think has 94 pace and 5-star skills and plays for Atletico, and then you've got Inaki Williams, who's now a striker, and then Batshuayi, who's really OP. Or you could use Rodrigo, who has like he has I think like 90 pace or something. He looks sick. Like you can make such a good La Liga team. I think La Liga is probably the best way to go for a starter team. There are so many good leagues. Like Bundesliga also has really good options for starter teams. There's just loads of new players or players who were decent last year who now have been upgraded lots. Oh, we've got a Twins FIFA HD raid. Thanks a lot for the raid from Twins FIFA HD. I was watching their stream yesterday in the build up to the demo. Thanks a lot for the raid, guys. Everyone who's just come in from their stream, thanks a lot for coming over to mine. If you guys are new on here, don't forget to subscribe. Got to get the plug in. Every single day in the first week of FIFA 19, I'm going to be doing double and triple uploads and live streams as well. Are Twins FIFA in the raid as well? Are they in the raid? Are they in the chat? So much spam. Everyone's saying Twins FIFA HD. Yeah, thanks a lot for sending your viewers over here, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay. I want to get better at finishing, so I might play on a lower difficulty actually, just so I can get loads of chances to score. Like, what's that? That was meant to be a driven finish. Like, I held both of these. It's confusing. It's confusing because like if you hold both, you do a driven finish, but then if you hold one, you do like a chip, and then if you hold the other, I think you do a finesse. That was like a driven cross, which I think is new. It's kind of like a finessed driven cross, and they seem quite accurate. I remember doing those on the demo. Yeah, Dumbia's in La Liga too. There's so many OP players in La Liga. And there's Kondogbia and Partey in the midfield, and they both have like 90 plus strength and look really good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. The demo so far, Twins FIFA. How about you guys? Any of you guys still having problems with getting this on Xbox? If you are, just let me know, and after this game I'll post a link in the chat to xbox.com, the place I actually downloaded it from. Angel Sav, no worries, no worries. I didn't invent that. Someone else let me know about that on the stream earlier because that's a goal. That was I just undid all of my hard work from earlier. Just passed it straight to them. But yeah, someone else let me know how to do that earlier. Yeah, Kondogbia looks like an upgraded version of Bakayoko. He looks so good. Like he has 4-star skills too, 88 physical. He's 6'2", I think. He has over 70 in every stat. He's so good. But yeah, like I've been building a few star teams like on Foothead and stuff, and I have done a few star team videos. I included Kondogbia in a few of them, and I thought he would be really good. But then I saw his leaked rating, and it was even better than I thought he'd get. Like I think he was a 79 last year, and I thought he'd be like maybe an 80, and he ended up getting upgraded to an 82, but with a really big upgrade, like all around on his stats. Every single one of them went up by like 2 or 3, and then the one that went up the most, I think, was his physical. It went up to 88. So he had some pretty mad stats. You found a way to get it on Xbox One and you live in South Africa, all you have to do is go on the website. Yeah. As said, just go, if you're still having issues with it, go on the Xbox website and that's how you get it basically. That's definitely the easiest way. Like I couldn't find it on the store at all. So it is available on Xbox, but just not yet really. It's available. No, basically it's available on Xbox, but not fully available in the store yet. But you can actually get it, even though it says it's not available in the store. If that makes sense. They will probably make it like available to everyone like the normal way through the store, as you'd imagine soon. But for the moment, it's only available. I think it's only available anyway, either on the website or on the app. You can download the Xbox app as well. I've given away a penalty there, have I? Wait, no. Is that? that should have been a penalty. What edition am I getting? I'm getting not the Ultimate Edition, just the one below that, just so I get early access. I'd get the Standard Edition, but you don't get any early access with it. That's the only reason I'm getting the other version. Do I like Jesus? Oh no, not that again. Basically, for those of you who don't get that reference from Ed Galvin, he's been in like my stream since I started streaming on Twitch, and I had like 5 viewers, and I had one stream where someone just spammed "Do I like Gabriel Jesus?" for like 2 hours, and it was quite weird and really annoying because whenever I looked at the chat, I couldn't see anything because it was just someone spamming "Do I like Jesus?" constantly for like 2 hours, which was not something that's happened before on one of my streams. Have I done the giveaway? No, it's got about 3 days to go until I announce the winner. I'll contact the winner and I'll announce it like at the end of one of my videos. So basically, when I do a video in 3 days, I'll announce the winner at the end of it, and by the time I announce the winner, I'll have already contacted them as well through YouTube private message or Twitter if I already like follow them or have them following me. Oh my god, I thought I had about 3 chances there, but those types of finishes I don't really know what to do in those situations. Like this, obviously last year you had like driven finishes that were really OP, and then this year I'm not fully sure yet. Obviously all the people like TAS and all those like pro players will do videos and stuff on how to finish, like finishing tutorials and stuff. If you guys want to see any skill tutorials, I can do those. Last year I did a tutorial for all the new skill moves, and then one for any of the hidden skills, because for those of you who don't know, there are basically loads of hidden skill moves in the game. So if you want to see those types of things, let me know. If there's anything in particular, I obviously can't really do like a finishing tutorial right now because I'm not sure on the best ways to finish, but all those skill moves, like the hidden skills, I can definitely do a video on because they never change. Like each year they're always the same controls and that, so I already know those. But yeah, for like more gameplay based things, like I'm not going to be doing those for a while just because I obviously need to get better at the game first. Don't want to just randomly like advise people how to finish when I don't know how to myself. But I imagine driven finishes will be quite effective as always, but I think it will depend on the keeper you're up against, because some keepers have the save with feet trait. I think Kepa, for example, does from Chelsea, and that makes them really good against driven finishes. But then, like, obviously in that case there, a driven finish will be less effective. But then if you're up against someone who doesn't have that trait, who's maybe really tall, I don't know, like Courtois or something, then driven finishes could be more effective, basically. I think more keepers now have that save with the feet trait. That's why like some of those lower rated keepers are really OP. Like Farman has that. What is that? That's meant to be a driven finish. I swear if you hold both of these, it like does a driven finish. I don't get finishing at all. But yeah, that's why a lot of like some random keepers like Butland used to be really OP. It's because he has the save with feet trait, and any keeper that has that is just really good at saving driven finishes. And driven finishes were like the most popular way of finishing on those games, or like any kind of low finishes. They just stop really well, basically. I need to get a team that has a target man in. I'm not sure. Is Lewandowski a good target man? Because crossing is so OP. I just make a team centered around crossing. That's what I'll do when the game's fully released. Just make a target man squad. It's going to be like FIFA 14. I can't think of a good target man apart from Batshuayi. I used him so much on the beta and he was sick. Sean Sonny, this is fake. Okay. Right. I'm not sure how. For me this is boring. Yeah, for me it is a bit too, because it's just playing offline, but it's all we have really at the moment. There isn't really anything else. Is the gameplay good? Yeah, gameplay is fun. I at least from the beta, I really enjoyed the gameplay. It was one of the most fun FIFAs I played. I played about 50 games, but from this so far, it feels quite similar. I mean, I like it, but it will take a while to get into it. I'll use Juventus actually. Talking of target men, they have Ronaldo. So you don't really get much better in terms of target man. Oh, they also have Douglas Costa. Oh, they have so many 5-star skillers. They have 4 5-star skillers, I think, because you've got Bernardeschi and Cuadrado too. I think Juventus will be the best team to use on this game. Like, you have Ronaldo, Cuadrado, Costa, then get, what's his name, Dybala in there. Mandzukic is a sick target man as well. Yeah, they have so many good options. So many. Who do they have in goal? Is it Szczesny? I'll use him then. Yeah, I think they have the best team. Probably the best team on this game. They have so many sick players. Like, obviously Ronaldo being the standout one. And then if I set him to stay central and target man, and then just set these ones to get him behind. How do I do that? I don't know. Don't know how to set them to get him behind. I'll leave that out. I'll just set them to defensive. And then I've got 2 quick fullbacks too, who can just get up and down the lines. How do you get the demo? Basically, if you want to get the demo on Xbox One, you need to go onto the Xbox website, and from there you can then go to FIFA 19, click try it, and then you can, if you refresh the page, it will then give you an option to install it. Basically, I literally don't know how to finish at all. This is awful. I need to get good at finishing, because that's like, if you're good at finishing, you can get dominated and have like 2 shots and still win a game, just because you can take your chances. Like, if you're good at finishing and good at defending, that's like the key to being good. Because like, you can get so many chances, but if you can't finish, you won't score many of them. Play the derby next, use City. I already did that for my first game. I will do that again in a bit, but I just want to try out like all the teams, all the players a little bit first. Just type it up in the store. I don't think you can. I'm not sure. I don't think you can find it in the store, at least on Xbox. I think on PlayStation you can, but I don't think you can on Xbox yet. I don't think so anyway. That looks really cool. I think they have those for quite a few teams. Those like iconic player banner things. The player faces look updated as well. De Rossi looks really realistic there. And Florenzi along the way as well. They have done a really good job with the graphics. Like, just this kind of stuff here, I don't know. I think the player faces and stuff are quite similar for some of these players, but I don't know. It just has a more kind of realistic look and feel. Discussion for the chat, says Aiden, who's the best player of the Premier League era. I was talking about this earlier with Aiden and someone else, and I said it was between Henry, Ronaldo and David Silva, and then I think Giggs could be in there as well, and maybe Aguero. And then one of my friends said that like Shearer should definitely be in it. So actually, question for the chat: who do you guys think is the best ever Premier League striker out of Shearer, Aguero, and Henry? Because I was having that conversation earlier, and one of my friends said that like I think he said Shearer was better than Henry and Aguero, which I didn't agree with at all. But yeah, let me know. Let me and Aiden know, because we were talking about this earlier. I'm just gonna try and go down the wings and just cross to Ronaldo. Basically, that's the game plan. That was offside though. When's the demo out on PS4? It is already out at the moment. Alan Shearer has the most goals, but he was just goals, whereas like people like Suarez, Torres, Aguero, Henry offered way more than just goals. Like, they're better kind of all-round players. Like, he was a great goal scorer, but someone like Henry was also a great creator and dribbler and passer and creator. He could play on the wing, he could play as a striker, as an attacking midfielder. Players like that are just more kind of well-rounded. They're better all-round players. And also, both Henry and Aguero have much better goals per game ratios than Shearer. Like, he's got loads of goals, but he has played like 400 or 500 games, I think. Aguero's played like 100 and something games, or maybe 200, and has like 140 goals. So like, I think Henry's goals per game is just below, or goals per minute is just below Aguero's. Aguero has the best of all time, and then I'm not sure if there's anyone in between them and then Shearer. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you guys think of that question. Pesky. I knew someone would say that. Susan Boyle, yeah. I didn't think someone would say that. How's that a foul? Shearer, Henry, Owen, Suarez, Torres, and then Aguero. Aguero has a better goals per game ratio than any of them, so that would be debatable. I don't know what formation's the best on this FIFA either yet. 3-5-2 is actually really good on the beta. I remember using that because that was OP on FIFA 14 because you could just cross it using that. So maybe could be this. Hi, I'm just doing a live stream at the moment. Cool. Okay. Am I playing against a subscriber? No, it's just like the against the computer. You can't play online on the beta. Yeah, I think you can on PlayStation actually. You can't on Xbox though. I think this formation's good just for crossing because obviously you've got the two wingers, but then there's an attacking midfielder who can pass to them too, and the striker. So I'll just try each one, like each game we'll use a different formation. Can I build some squads with Promise? Yeah, I can try that afterwards. Because Foothead now have like a whole database, the whole database of all the players. I'm just looking back through the chat now. Yeah, Shearer was amazing, but could he have played for Real Barca? Yeah, I doubt it. Whereas, yeah, someone like Henry could, or Aguero. Well, Henry obviously did. He played for Barcelona. And then there's always been interest from like Bayern Munich and Real Madrid and loads of big teams for Aguero. Play the journey. I'll play the journey on the stream tomorrow. I don't want to do like everything immediately, just because then I'll run out of content. But yeah, I'll definitely try that at some point. What is that? What is that? I must have accidentally done the timed finishing thing, which I still don't understand. Because if you get that wrong, you can miss really big chances if you get the timed finishing wrong. I got confused on the beta because I kept double tapping B to do a driven finish, but double tapping B starts the animation for the timed finishing, so I just missed so many chances. We still have nearly 500 viewers live, which is awesome. The stream earlier was crazy, and then this one as well. It's funny, we had more viewers in the build up to the demo, just watching me like in my room trying to make the demo get on my console when it wasn't available, compared to when I actually have the demo. But I'm going to be doing a lot more, like, I'm going to do a mixture of videos. I'm going to do, like, the normal kind of trading and squad builder videos I've been doing recently with, like, the concept squads and stuff that I make on Photoshop, but with the actual ratings. But then alongside that, I'll do some actual gameplay videos of, like, the new skill move tutorials and stuff like that. Apparently, with long shots, you, like, basically don't really stand a chance of scoring them unless you use the timed finishing. So if anyone knows how to do that, just let me know. I think you have to double tap shoot, but I just don't get the timing with it. But I think it's definitely a good improvement because it makes finishing harder and more kind of rewarding and skill based. Whereas, like, because last year you could just do a driven finish and it would go in all the time, which, like, isn't really how real football works. It was just too easy really to score. Open the survival mode. I'm not sure how you. I don't know if you can. I think you probably can because they wouldn't just have the Champions League group stage game. It's the only thing you can do. But I think you might have to, like, I don't know, win a certain number of games, like to get out the group stage of the Champions League. Then that unlocks the semis, and then if you win the Champions League or something, it unlocks the other game modes. I'm not fully sure. Don't quote me on that though. But yeah, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. You might be able to. I don't know if you can play the other game modes. I imagine you can, just because why else would they be there? I think Juventus might be my go-to team. I think that's offside. I think Juventus might be my go-to team though on the new game. I think like my goal could be to build a front three of like Ronaldo, Cuadrado, and Douglas Costa, because all of them just look insane and they all have 5-star skills. Finish that. How Ronaldo? You're the cover star. Ronaldo's a striker now as well, which is gonna be interesting. It's the first time Ronaldo's been a striker, I think, with his base card, and also it's the first time that Ronaldo and Messi have both been central. It's the first time in ages, I think, since FIFA 15. How did they? How did they miss all of those chances? I think it's the first time since FIFA 14 that Messi's been central, and hopefully Messi will actually be good this year, because Messi's never really been that good on FIFA since like FIFA 15. Which obviously doesn't really make sense. But I think given he's central now, he'll work really well, because everyone used him centrally. Like they subbed him on centrally in FIFA 18, on FIFA 17. So I think now he's central, like he'll be a really good cam, because he's never really been a good winger, because he isn't like, he's quick, but he's not amazingly quick. But then playing him as a striker, he's a bit too weak. But I think as a cam, because of his passing, although his passing is massively, they've given him like 88 passing, so I don't even think he's in like the top 5 passers on FIFA, and he's the best passer in the world by quite some way, and possibly the best passer of all time. Like his vision and everything is just unrivaled. But yeah, he has like, I think he has 88 shooting. I think he's 88, and then I think De Bruyne has maybe 92. I think Modric, I think David Silva, and like loads of people have more like higher passing than him. But yeah, he'll be the perfect cam in behind. Like you could have Dybala and then link Dybala to Ronaldo, and then you could link Ronaldo to like Douglas Costa or something. And then in midfield for Messi, you could then have like there's loads of good options now. You've got Vidal, which would have been sick, but they just destroyed his pace. But there's like Arthur and stuff, the new Brazilian signing, who looks quite good. Obviously you've got like Modric now, who's 91, so you could link him in there. And then if you could use Modric and then link that to any type of Real Madrid defense, because they've got Ramos, who's 91, who looks insane, and then Varane, who has I think 84 pace, which is unheard of for like a high rated gold centre back. Normally the quick centre backs are like either kind of converted fullbacks, so they're really like small and short and just weak, or they're just not very good and they're like silvers or really low rated goals, all playing like random leagues. So now you've got like Manolas, Vought, like there's about 5 centre backs who are all playing good leagues in good nations and have really good pace. So that's going to be interesting. What the hell you are play? Make a Ronaldo goal. Right. N'Golo Kante, he'll be sick as well. Yeah, you could fit Kante in somehow. Okay, I don't know. I was gonna make a sub and bring on Mandzukic, because I used Mandzukic on the beta and he was quite good, but I can't be bothered to like sort my team up. Okay. I think the thing is I just need to get better at finishing, because I've got through so many times on goal and then I just don't score. Can I play PSG against Real? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, yeah, I can try it, Neymar. There we go. That's the first one that comes up. PSG's kit looks sick as well. I might get that. I've got their that one there. I don't. I think that's from like 1 or 2 years ago. But that's. No, I think that's from last year actually. Maybe. I remember loads of people used to use that kit on Foot Champions. But that kit is like one of my favourite they've done. PSG always have quite cool kits. I use Kimpembe just because he's a lot quicker there. Do they have Bernat? They signed him, didn't they? They have George Weah's son. For those of you who don't know, George Weah, who is the president, I think he's the president, or the prime minister of Liberia. He played an actual game for their actual national team against. I think they were playing Nigeria, but he was actually in their starting 11 and played, I think, 70 minutes or so against Nigeria in an actual game. Like, it wasn't, it was an actual FIFA-approved match, and he played in it, and he's 51, and he's, like, quite fat, and he's the president. And he was playing up front, which is pretty crazy. I don't think he scored, though. David McCannon, welcome to the stream. What's going on? My voice is really low. Okay, I'll try and make my voice louder. How do I make my voice louder? I can't make my voice. I muted myself there. I'll just turn the music down a bit, and then you should be able to hear me. It's because I'm quite far away from the mic. I think that's why. Can you hear me now? If I move up close to the mic, it will be a lot louder. My mic's weird. Like, it's a really good mic. It's like an actual. It's a Rode Podcaster. It's a radio microphone, so like a professional one. But if you're not really close to it, it just sounds weird, and you can't hear anything. I want to see that, like, I don't know who that banner in the crowd is. I think you only see the banners at the beginning of the game, which is a bit weird. I don't know where they go afterwards. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got Mbappe in this team here, and he has 5-star skills now, and he's got better pace. I think he's the quickest player on here as well. He's got like 96 pace, which is pretty sick. Marcelo's got 5-star skills as well. There's loads of new 5-star skillers. I think skilling is going to be really overpowered this year. It's weird playing against Real Madrid and then not having Ronaldo. Apparently Mbappe is like the best player on this game. I know a few like other YouTubers who played it at the capture event, and apparently Mbappe is crazy good. Also, Talisca from the Chinese Super League for some reason is like one of the best players, which is a bit weird. I don't think he's that high rated or anything. Wow, that actually went in. I have no idea how that went in. That was like a really weird shot and just a really weird angle. I thought that was going way wide. The shooting's really weird. Like, I don't get the shooting at all this year. If someone like has any idea of how to do anything, how to actually score, because I've missed so many chances, let me know. Is the demo like the beta? I've played like 2 games of it, so I'm not fully sure. Lean forwards, that's what I'm doing. Natish says, come on, sing a song. I think we'll go with a no for that one. How do you install the beta? Go onto the Xbox website, and then you can download it there. You can just go to FIFA 19 and it says like try it now for free, and then you can download it like that. How is the demo? It's fine. You can just play like kickoff. I think you can play the journey as well. But yeah, it's chill. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow where I play some of the journey. But yeah, I don't want to just like only play the demo and just do streams. I'll do some actual videos where I do like squad builders and that as well, with like concept squads and all that. But yeah, like the finishing, I think unless you do the timed finishing thing, is really inconsistent. I think it's catered to making you use the timed finishing. So I should probably try and do that. Those new flicks and stuff look really cool as well. You accidentally bought FIFA 19 clicking on the PayPal sign. Well done. Why is Lo Celso playing? I swear I didn't even put him into my team. I thought Lo Celso has gone out on loan as well to like Real Betis, I think, some team in Spain. I played the beta. Is it like the demo? I'm not fully sure yet because I have only played like 2 games of this, and I played like 50 on the beta. It feels quite similar. I think they've improved like lots of aspects to the gameplay. It feels a lot smoother, and like some of there were loads of annoying like bugs and stuff in the beta which don't seem to be in here. All those flicks and stuff like this just look really cool. You can score some. Oh my god. How did that go in? As I was about to say, you can score some sick goals as I just do that with Neymar. Yeah, you can score some sick goals, basically just like that. I think that this year will be like I think the gameplay is less realistic, but like just fun. That's quite cool as well. I didn't notice that in any of my previous games, but you can you can score some sick goals, like be it long shots or just like skill goals or whatever. But look at that, just he did like a first touch, just flicked up, and then, wow, that was actually a sick goal. Had loads of curl on too. And that was perfectly top corner, wow. Yeah, you just download it off the Xbox website. Lots of people asking. Just off the Xbox website, go to FIFA 19, and then you can try it for free from there. Corey Lawler as well. Thanks for that, man. I think the chat's just come live with like when I scored that goal now, because the stream's a little bit delayed. I also want to get to know how to do like the first touches where you just kind of spin. Really, like there's loads of new first touches you can do, and they look really effective, but I'm not fully sure how you do those. I'm not sure how. I think on the beta, like physicality was really important. I think that seems to be less the case here. I think it's more about like players with really good dribbling seem to be really good because you just have really good control of the ball. I think. Again, I haven't really played it that much as of right now, but that's just like first impressions. That isn't what I meant to do at all there. I was trying to do, you can do like a new kind of flick finish, not a flick finish, a flick skill where you just scoop it up as you run. And if you have someone quick, it's so effective because you can just flick it over someone's, over like an outstretched leg of a tackle. How do you time your finish or just press shoot? You can score in both ways. Like both the goals I've scored here haven't been timed finishes because I don't get how to do timed finishes. But it's you double tap the shoot button, and you have to time like when you press the second time. I think it's confusing. You tried Cavani and just kept crossing. Yeah, he's really good in the air. Crossing's really overpowered this year. It's a really easy way of scoring. So I think for champions that'll be something a lot of people like build their teams around doing. Just like parking the bus and defending and then crossing. But I think that's quite a viable way of scoring because also like it means you'd be quite good defensively. Is this on Xbox? Yeah, it is. It is available on Xbox. It's just quite tricky to download. You have to get it off the site rather than actually on Xbox, like on your console. If that makes sense, which it probably doesn't. I said I'd do a video on it afterwards. The demo is on PlayStation. Yeah, it came out earlier on PlayStation, but I'm playing right now on Xbox. It is available on Xbox. It's just you have to download it off the website rather than off the actual store. And it's also available on Origin too, if you're on PC. So you can get it for free that way. I got that ages ago like that, but how did that? Was that a save? I don't know, because that came out as if that had been saved, but it looked as if it hit the bar, which doesn't really make sense. But yeah, I'm enjoying the gameplay right now. It does feel a little bit different, I'd say, to the beta, but in a good way. Like they've fixed some of the issues, because in the beta there were some really annoying things. Like if you went to do a fake shot, you'd often just fall over, which doesn't really like doesn't make sense. And loads of your attacks would just end from you falling over. I think I did that first touch kind of spin there, but in the wrong direction. What's the name of the website? It's just xbox.com or like xbox.uk or something. It's just the Xbox website. That's why I keep messing up my touches there, is because I'm trying to do this first touch. I'm never really that good whenever I play on the whenever I play on the beta, because I just try out like loads of random skills and stuff. And also at the beginning of the game, it takes me a while before I like get good and start like actually playing to win, because I just do like cool flicks and stuff. But I think like just on the beta, or not on the beta, on the demo, it's just about like getting used to the gameplay and stuff, so when the game actually comes out you're then used to it and you can actually play games normally. Oh my god, that would have been even better than the first goal, that flick. Just you can do that over a defender as well. He just like that was like the the Henri kind of flick he did. I'm going to play this to the top of the box and then head that down. Not to him. I was trying to head that down to someone else to then score. All those flicks though, there's going to be so many sick goals scored by people using those flicks. They just look really cool. Like that as well, you can just flick it up like with your first touch. There's I think if I get someone quick, if I get Mbappe, you can do another type of skill too, where you just flick it up and then keep running in a line, juggling it. I'll try and get someone quick on the ball now. Yeah, you can do like that, which gets you loads of fouls as well, especially if you do it in the penalty area. It asks you to sign in, then you can download it. Yeah, that's how you get it online. I'm just going to try and score from really far out with one of those flicks. Was that a flick and then a scissor kick? Neymar scored. I think, has Neymar scored all my goals? These types of goals seem so easy to score now. It's probably just because I'm playing against the computer, but literally every time I do something with Neymar, it goes in. I don't even know what happened there. We'll have a slow-mo replay. That was a really... You'd never see a goal like that in real life, but that was quite a cool goal. Draxler's a centre mid now as well, which makes him a lot more usable. Draxler's been good in this game as well. He used to be like an attacking midfielder at Wolfsburg, and he was really popular on FIFA and really good. But now he's like well, on FIFA 18 he was a winger, so no one really used him because he's quite slow. There's so many sick teams though, like Juventus are really good. Bayern look good, I haven't used them yet. PSG have loads of sick players. But I think some of these ratings are different, like compared to Ultimate Team though. Not all of them are the same. Is that the first game I've won or not? I'm not sure. Did I win with that Atletico? I'm going to try Bayern out as well, and then Real, and then I'll probably end the stream off. And then I'll try out the other teams tomorrow. I'll play like more games of the ones I've already used. And then also play the Journey as well. That goal looks fake. Right. It's way better having all those types of goals that look like that because it's actually fun. Like, I'd way rather win a game like 10-4 and have loads of sick goals than just like 1-1 with a tap in or something. I'll play Bundesliga game here. Will this might have the Bundesliga graphics as well. Oh, they've got Goretzka, I forgot. And Tolisso as well. I think Tolisso's a non-rare, so he'll probably be really cheap. And then Coman. They have loads of 5-star skillers too. I'm not sure who to use. I think I'll actually bench Thiago. Renato Sanchez. Bernat, but I think he's gone to PSG, I think anyway. And they actually have a good right back now as well, Kimmich. Is he quick? He's not that quick, but that's the Bundesliga never seems to have a good right back. They used to have Piszczek, but then he got really slow. So I think this will have the graphics as well. I can play Atletico against Real. I'll do that later as well because that should have the La Liga graphics. You can do these types of like flicks really easily. Like here, and then you just keep juggling it. Those ones look quite cool. I think you can even dribble it on your head as well. What ratings was Mandembele? 82. If you go on Foothead, you can find all the ratings for those players, like the official ratings and all that. Oh, actually, no, this won't have the Bundesliga graphics because it's the Champions League, of course. I don't know if you can play like normal kickoff games or if it's just Champions League. They all seem to be like blacked out, so they're there, but you don't have the option to play them. And there's also all the other game modes too. There's like survival mode and that. What? What did Neuer just do there? That didn't go in somehow. It didn't show that on the replay. I have no idea. He caught the ball and then just fell over and dropped it. That was weird. Tolisso has a new face as well now, which is cool. They've redone loads of the player faces. They've changed, like, I don't know, it's weird. They've got, like, they've changed the contrast or something, so the players just look like, the faces look more kind of sharp. No, Liverpool aren't on the demo. What rating is De Bruyne since he's injured? His injury hasn't impacted it. It's based off last season. He's 91, which is definitely deserved, I'd say. Is Barcelona in the demo? No, because they're like owned by Pez. Yeah, Real Madrid are. You've got Real Madrid, Juventus, Roma, City, United, Spurs, I think, which I think that's the first time they've been in it for a while. It's all Champions League teams. Dortmund and what they called Bayern. There's no Inter Milan, which they normally used to have. They used to have Inter Milan, and then they used to have like normally a random kind of team. They'd have Boca Juniors or something, and they always used to have Seattle Sounders. And all like, I'm surprised they didn't have a Chinese team, because that's a new league. But yeah, they just have big teams really, all from the Champions League. Bad face, says Sona Ergus. Sorry about that. I'll make sure I get some plastic surgery before the next stream. Aiden CE, welcome back. Have you downloaded the demo yet? Get it? Because then apparently there's a way you can play online against other people, so we can try that out. Dortmund don't really have any high-rated players anymore, but they have loads of players who I think will be good for starter teams. They have, I think they got Delaney, and they have Witzel and Delaney look like two good starter squad players, and then they have a right back from Real Madrid on loan called like Hakimi or something, who I reckon will be good. Total size of the demo, I think it's like 7 GB, something like that. Yeah, I think it's 7 point something. That was close. I just love doing those like flicked finishes. You score some crazy goals. Like in the last game, we scored 2 sick goals doing that. It's because there's so many new animations too for volleys. You can score from like really crazy angles. Oh, that was, if he connected there, that would have been a red card. I need to work out like what's OP. I think crossing's quite effective, but I need to find what's OP and then just cater my team around that. Yeah, that PSG home kit is so cool. Just like the red stripe down the middle, where it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like distressed almost. Obviously it isn't because it's a football shirt, but it kind of looks like it. It's like all side to side, kind of jagged. It looks quite cool. I don't know who their sponsor are. I think it's Nike, because Nike normally do like the same kits and then just copy and paste the badge onto them for loads of different teams. But this year they seem to be doing like some really cool ones. Like City's, I really like City's third kit. Loads of people don't like it. But yeah, I actually really like City's new third kit. It's like orange and purple. Does it feel like FIFA 18? No, not at all. Like it just feels a lot smoother and faster paced. And a lot of the things that were annoying in FIFA 18 have been fixed. And they've just improved a lot of things in general and added a lot of things too, like loads of little things that just make it kind of more fun. I really like the new touches and stuff. Like I haven't even fully like mastered half of them yet, but there's loads of new touches and stuff. Like you can spin people with your first touch, flick it over them. We scored some great goals doing that already. You can do a lot. You can run along dribbling the ball and stuff. All those things are quite fun. But just the passing and stuff feels a lot smoother. It's also a little bit harder. Like the passing, you can't just you can't have your back turned to someone and then just pick out a really accurate pass. Dribbling feels really smooth as well. There's like new kind of dribbling things added in as well, like the new fake shot, which is really effective. The body feints look a little bit more realistic too. It just looks more realistic too. I think that's definitely something I'd say. It's a more realistic game visually, with a lot more animations and stuff. With shooting too, there's a lot more animations. How responsive is the passing and player movement? More so than FIFA 18 for sure. It feels a lot smoother and quicker. And just generally it's faster paced, and you've got things like that, like those diving headers where you clear the ball like that. That wasn't really a thing last year. You've got a lot more animations and stuff. Like last year, in that kind of case there, your player wouldn't really know what to do because there wasn't an animation for that, and it would just end up doing something retarded, and then you'd end up conceding a goal and getting annoyed. Whereas now you actually have like an animation to fix that. And also there's so much customization with player movement. Like if you don't like how your team is playing, you can easily change that in the custom tactics. You can choose the exact way you want to play. Although I haven't really delved into that, like on the demo, on the beta, I was using that a lot. There's some really cool new skills as well, which I'm yet to try out. Like there's obviously this new touch system like that, where you can do the flick up ones, but also there's skills are just really effective. Skills are back now. It's kind of like FIFA 12, FIFA 13 in terms of skill moves. Skilling seems really effective, and just dribbling in general. So having loads of new skillers on the game is always good. But like just skill moves are really effective, which I think is definitely good. Like it reward, like previously, if you're really good at skilling, like I've always done quite a lot of skills and been decent at skilling. But like it wasn't really an effective way of playing. Like if you'd either play to win or you'd play to like have fun. Whereas now I think you can have fun whilst playing to win, if that makes sense. One thing that takes a while to get used to is making sure that you're not moving too much when you're passing. Like you're not sprinting, or when you receive a ball, because if not, your first touch is quite heavy. So that's definitely something to keep a note on. Also, defending is a lot more manual. You can't just let the computer defend for you, which is really good. And as I said, finishing is a lot harder now as well. So again, it makes it more rewarding. You can't just like score every time you do a driven finish. Also, like the graphics as well, it just looks more vibrant and kind of colourful. I don't know, I'm not sure. I think it looks better than the previous titles. They've not changed much in terms of like the gameplay graphics. There are lots of new animations and stuff, and cutscenes like lifting trophies and stuff. And obviously at the beginning you've got like more animations. Like in the Champions League final, you actually see the players walking out like from the tunnel. You see inside the tunnel at the beginning of the match. They've got the new commentators. You've got like, all the banners and stuff they hold up in the crowd. There's more chants and stuff. Like obviously all that stuff just makes the game more immersive. But yeah, I still need to get back into the swing of skilling and stuff, because that is really effective this year. Like that quick skill there just works really well. Like all those types of things. That's the thing I was saying about sprinting. Like I was running and still holding the sprint button and the right stick, and basically if you're holding the right stick in a certain direction, your first touch will take it in that direction. So my first touch just took the ball out of play, which is something that like hasn't really been on previous FIFAs with that first touch system. So that'll take a while to get used to, and like your players will do loads of really heavy touches, or just flick it up like that and stuff. If you're not really paying attention, he can also shield the ball really nicely like that, and that works well with a new dribbling system. I really like the new fake shot too. That seems really effective. Can you do solo dribbling? What, as in like the off the, I don't know what it's called, off the ball dribbling? I think you can. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you can still do that. Just a drop of the shoulder. Yeah, you can do that, but I'm not fully sure how you do it really well because I keep going into accidentally doing like a drag back instead. Yeah, different commentators is really cool. It's annoying they're only in the Champions League, but you still have different commentators, which is cool. Calvin Rafiq, shout out to you, dude. Lewandowski only has 3-star skills on the demo. Yeah, he's got 4-star. The ratings and stats on the demo aren't the official ones. The official ones are all on Footed and Footwiz. Can you do the take the L celebration? I think you can. Calvin Rafiq, yeah, I think I remember you. I've seen you on a few streams, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm going to quickly play one final game. I'll play with Real now, who I haven't used yet, and I think I've not used Roma or United or Spurs, a couple of other teams. As I said, I'll use all of them tomorrow. I haven't used Dortmund either, but yeah, I'll use those tomorrow. I'll also play some of the, what's it called? Some of the Journey tomorrow. I don't think you can play much of the Journey. I think you play like not even the first chapter, but it's still decent. Their midfield is so good. Cruz has had like a massive pace upgrade. I'm not sure how much, but he's gone up a lot. So he's now really good, and he's not really been in previous FIFAs. There's this guy here, Vinicius Jr., who's got 94 pace and 5-star skills. He looks really good too. Erdegaard as well, he's got 5-star skills. There's a lot of new 5-star skillers. Promes is the one that stands out the most for me, who I really want to try out. I'm going to swap them around. Play Cruz as a defensive midfielder. I don't get Asensio's upgrade at all. He's now got like 85 shooting or something, and Sterling basically. Sterling got a -1 shooting despite having the best season of his career, scoring 23 goals and getting 17 assists. He got -1 in shooting, and like his passing's it's like 73 or something, and his passing's like 76 or something like that. And then Asensio scored 11 goals and got 13 assists, and then got a +14 shooting upgrade. I think he's now got 84 shooting, and he's also got like really high passing too. So his stats are way better than Sterling's, despite Sterling scoring like twice as many goals as him. Sterling got a downgrade. It doesn't make sense. So some of the ratings there, like the actual player ratings with the rating, like the number, I agree with pretty much all of them. But some of the stats are weird. Like I understand the pace ones because there's a reason they've done those. I saw an article all about that, and it makes sense. And you don't really feel like the impact too much in game. Like I think someone like Vidal, despite being slow, is still usable. Like you don't need pace unless you're out wide, in which case you need it to like get into space and stuff. I do need to get better at this time finishing though. Yeah, Asensio does score a lot of really nice goals. Or he probably scores like maybe five really nice goals like a season, but like he does score a lot less than like someone like Sterling, for example. But I don't like +14 is just crazy. Like he has 85 shooting now, that's like not even that far off someone like Aguero. And then Sterling has the same shooting as like Alaba, who scored 2 goals last season. It just doesn't really make sense. I'll check City stats. They're not the confirmed ones. The confirmed ones are the ones from the capture event. The demo aren't like the official ones all round. So I think Mahrez is 86 on here, and he's 85 in on Ultimate Team. But yeah, Sterling got quite a big pace downgrade. I think Fernandinho got quite a big pace downgrade too. Fernandinho went up to an 86 though. Otamendi went to an 86, but he'll definitely get a winter downgrade because he's not playing much now. It's Laporte and Stones, the main centre-back partnership at the back. The defence for Real Madrid got massively upgraded, like crazy. I think Ramos is now 91. Varane has 85 pace or 84 pace and is an 86 6 overall, something like that. So yeah, all round there's been loads of big upgrades. There's loads of random players I've not heard of playing for Dortmund as well. Diallo, I think he's a French centre back who has quite a good card. I saw. Sterling will probably get more OP special guys. Yeah, Sterling's already had a really good start to the season. He's been one of City's best players. He scored a really good goal against Arsenal and then a very similar goal against Newcastle as well. And like just his all-round play has been good as well. The player who's surprised me the most though has been Mendy. He's been so good. He's got like 4 or 5 assists already in 4. I think he's got 4 assists in 4 games. I do actually think he'll get the most assists in the league though, just because of how like this season, because of how City play. He basically plays as a winger, and he attempts way more crosses than any other player in the league, and because of how City defend, or no, how City attack, that suits them perfectly. My defending there was awful. As I said, it is way more manual now, so you can't let the computer defend for you. Like, it's a lot more based on you defending, so you have to actually kind of control the player's positioning more and stuff. I'll try and concentrate more and actually get a goal now. Does the referee have better AI? The referee is actually a little bit different. I feel that they let the game go on a lot more. Like, if you have an advantage, like you can be really physical kind of, and maybe like last year it would have been given as a foul, and this year they just kind of let it go and let you play on, which I think is good. Like, you don't want everything to be blown as a foul, because that just slows the game and makes it really annoying. That was such a good cross. Those whipped crosses, the driven ones, are really good. Yeah, I think that the referees now, they let a lot more go, so you can actually play on, like you can be quite physical, which is good. But yeah, like, I haven't had any issues apart from one thing on the beta where I had a shoulder to shoulder and got sent off. But that, like, on the beta there were really weird like glitches and stuff like that. Like, on the beta, whenever you did a fake shot for the first day of the demo, the first day of the beta, you couldn't do fake shots because as soon as you pressed X to do a fake shot like that, you just fall over because it would think you were slide tackling. But then they fixed that. There were like some really weird bugs and stuff. But from what I've played on here, no refereeing issues at all. Corey Lawler, welcome back. So I think we've used almost all the teams now. It's weird seeing Courtois as well at Real Madrid. I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 more to go tomorrow, which I'll try out. But as I said, I will also play the Journey too, which looks quite cool. I've seen some promo for that. Yeah, Marcelo's got 5-star skill moves too, which I think is deserved. You can do his first touch that he does quite easily now. There's loads of new first touches like that look really cool. What a ball. Ooh, that would have been a nice finish. He just... I've never seen anyone react like that to missing a goal. He just fell on his back. You can do a lot more kind of volley animations too. So you can score some really nice goals. I'm not sure, some of you guys may have not been in the stream earlier, but when I played with PSG, I scored 2 crazy goals. Maybe even 3, I'm not sure. With 2 with Neymar, and then 1 with, I think, Cavani. But they were like flicks, and then just into volleys, and they look sick. Crossing is really effective this year as well, though. Definitely something that works well. Like, you can play in a lot of ways. I think if you want to cross it, then you can cross it, and that will work well. If you want to, like, play with passing, you can do that as well, and that's going to work well. I want to see a replay of that. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened there. I need a drink as well. My throat's so dry. I don't know. I don't know if that was a penalty or not. But what I keep doing, I keep seeing in the replays, I'm spamming B, because that's what I'd normally do. Good save. Normally I always spam B when I'm near someone to kind of grab hold of them, and by the look of it, instead of grabbing hold of them, I'm just stuttering and like sticking my foot in, I think. So I think they may have changed that with defending, because I did that on the first goal. I let the person I was marking go quite easily. I think you have to be really careful as well with a second man press where you let the computer defend for you, because if you do that too much, you can just draw your defense completely out of position, which then means you've got loads of space to exploit, or obviously your opponent does, not you. Oh my god, that would have been such a nice goal. The link-up play, then that final pass just flicks through the back. I think that was Asensio. I was concentrating there. But you can score some really nice passing goals. I think it's just like, it's not like one thing's really OP. You can do a mixture of stuff and it's going to be effective. I haven't really done much of that first touch kind of flick stuff. Played the new COD? No, I haven't. Not yet. It looks quite cool, but I've had enough of playing like Battle Royale games. I've just played so many of them for like a year or so. That was a decent goal. Heading is really effective this year. Like if you have the right players, because crossing now, like you've got a lot of options with crosses. Like you can really whip them and stuff and get them like lofted in. So I think that works quite well. Yeah, Prem teams will be really expensive. I'll build some teams on tomorrow's live stream for sure. I'll build like some hybrids and like cheap start teams and stuff, and then some of the best ones I'll then make videos on. I've been awful in this game. I don't know why, because I'm playing Dortmund, which is probably the worst team I've played so far, and I'm using Real Madrid, who are normally really good. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do a fake shot there. The new fake shot system is really, really effective. What do I think is the best league to start Ultimate Team? I'd go with a hybrid. I never really use one league teams. It's just a bit boring. But like the Bundesliga and La Liga both have really good cheap options from what I've seen so far, looking through the database. But like you've got like the Chinese Super League and lots of leagues like that have some really good looking players in, who I think could definitely be worth trying out. Crossing, I think you have to be quite accurate as well with where it's just a lot more manual. It's harder, which I think is good. I think a lot of things in FIFA 18 were really easy. Like you could just run down the wing so easily and just pass it across the box and score. But it seems more manual. Like defending, you can't just rely on the computer for defending now. That's a nice team goal there. Is it onside? I think it is. Last minute though, I do want to work out how to do the take the L celebration, because that's going to be the new what was the most annoying celebration last year? The dab probably. I suck. I've played like 5 games of this. Give it a break. I think this is the first one I've lost as well. But yeah, no one's going to be sick as soon as they get onto the new game. I have scored some really nice goals though so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if this is a 6-minute half game or if it's like 4 minutes. They seem to have gone really fast. I just took him down there. They got the Chinese Super League way too late. They haven't no, Hulk's got a sick card. They've not ruined him. He has like 88 physical, 86 shooting, 80 pace. He looks sick. You've got like him, Pato, Alex Teixeira. Also free kicks, as they nearly score. Free kicks are apparently back now. Like you can score a lot more free kicks this year, which is good. I never really scored many last year. What was the time of the Supreme drop earlier? 11 PM UK time. It's always 11 PM UK time. Same with Palace. Always 11. But anyway, that is going to be the last game I play of today's stream. Still got loads more games to actually play on tomorrow's stream with more teams. I want to play like every fixture really, just to try all the players out, try the teams out, try different formations, and then eventually play some of the journey as well. Also on tomorrow's live stream, I'll be building squads on Foothead and Footwiz, building some star teams for you guys. Like you can suggest like 3 players you want to see in a team for a certain kind of budget, and I'll kind of estimate the price of a team and try and build it for you guys if you do want to see that. But anyway, we've had a really good stream, like 500, 600 viewers. I think was the most we had. And obviously this is like the part 2 of the stream I did earlier, where we were just building up the hype before the full game was released. But also thanks to Twins FIFA for the raid. Thanks to, what's his name, Last Oracle for the donation earlier on as well. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you later. I'll live stream tomorrow though. Just follow me on Twitter or something, and I'll be streaming probably like, I'd say in the afternoon I'll be streaming. But anyway, see you guys